Hey Legionnaires, welcome back to Middle-earth. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you today, and today we have a glorious 3v3 here at Lynn here, and we have the Woodland Realm, as you just saw there, on the defense here today. And today they have called upon some Wildmen to help them in their defense here in today's siege battle. We have Rudar, and we also have Dunland over here, as well as the two allies of the Woodland Realm here today. So yeah, we have a very interesting alliance of defenders. I guess, maybe like Woodland Realm, maybe like, needed some extra manpower, so called upon some Wildmen mercenaries to help them in their defense. And oh boy, are they going to need them, because there are some superpowers knocking on their doors. We have Gondor here, we have Erebor, and then we have the Goblins as the final attacker. I would say probably the Goblins. Not really a superpower, but certainly a strong and worthy opponent, that's for sure. They've got some pretty nasty things up their sleeves, including Goblin Heavy Archers, which are a super effective archer unit. And they're already focusing down some Dunherd Chosen on the wall there, which is certainly a good target to go after, as they are a very light shock infantry unit. I'm pretty sure we've got the Warriors of Ardor submod on, which adds a whole bunch of new units. And yeah, it does alter Dunherd, a lot of the strengths, the weight of your units. I don't believe Dunherd Chosen are very light in base. I think they're just medium. But yeah, we also have Lasgal and Glaives here on the walls, and they're battling off against Barrack Guard, I think is the first into the line there. I'm pretty sure it is. They look like Barrack Guard, and they are. So yeah, obviously the Woodland Realm doesn't have a shock, like a very heavy shock infantry unit like this. It does have a shock infantry unit, but it doesn't have a Lasgalan one. So they've added that. That's a cool unit. I guess that's added. Was it needed? Not really. But it's quite cool that it's in there, that's for sure. It's one of the things that someone was saying recently, is it's a cool submod, but it adds a lot of units to factions that don't really need more units, like Gondor and like Mordor and the Woodland Realm and the Dwarves especially as well. Get quite a few. I don't know whether the Dwarves have brought any here today. Probably have. Yeah, 2 Sentinels, an absolute killer of a unit to try and get rid of. We do have Gimli here, who's leading the Dwarves. Manchu Claimers, Iron Guards 2. Oh my gosh, these are some chevron. Well, actually, they're not that chevron. I thought they were gold chevron. They're just bronze, a single chevron. But yeah, some solid units here for the Dwarves being used. And it looks like we've also got Mordor Uruks now for the Goblins landing on the walls. I think the Dunherd Chosen should beat them, but we'll see. Dunherd Chosen seem like they are doing okay at the moment. But Dunland is a very strong shock infantry faction, so you'd imagine they'll want to fight for the walls as long as possible. But yeah, Warriors of Ardor has certainly done a major rework on sort of the look of Dunland. If you've not realised, if you've ever played with this faction, makes them look a lot more Slavic, I feel like, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of a fan of Tribal Warriors here, just slowing down the Night Raiders. Both 2 trash units really fighting for the wall there. We have got Troll Hunter Champions as well, which is a brand new unit. It's basically a really strong elite Javi unit. Kind of cool, kind of unique. I do like that that's a thing. But yeah, this is a bit of a mistake here by the attackers, landing crossbows on the wall. And Dunland is going to take full advantage of that with his Blood Avengers. Again, very much reworked. And they are a light shock instead of a very heavy shock like they are in base, sort of like Dawnless Days. Also, they've got rid of the whole loaning of Isengard armor, and they have given them just sort of more like a Slavic look. I'm kind of a fan of that. And yeah, I don't really like the whole give them Isengard armor. It kind of looks a little silly, to be honest. But yeah, so yeah, easy kill here for the Blood Avengers. They'll just kill off these crossbows very easily. But yes, if you're enjoying all things Dawnless Days and would like to see some more, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. We're working towards 10k subs, so yeah, every little bit of support really does help out the channel. The Lasgal and Glaives on the wall here have been carved through by the Barrack Guard there, and yeah, even though they might be a brand spanking new unit that's added to the mod, yeah, they are still getting sliced and diced by the old timers, the Barrack Guard there. It does seem like they're struggling on this side of the wall though. Eremith and Veterans, which are a badass looking unit, basically like a Dwarven Huskarl. There's a few of them here. You see with the shield on the back with a hammer there. They're struggling a little bit more with the Glaives here. It seems like the Erebor Axe Infantry, yeah, not so well suited to fighting shock infantry on the walls. And shock infantry really is kind of, you know, the bread and butter when you want to be fighting on the walls like this. And elves, you know, they're solid. They'll fight to the last man. But we got gate wardens down here. They're getting minced apart actually by shock infantry. Barrack guard again fighting down here. Both very elite, so it's kind of no surprise that the gate wardens are losing. Shock infantry does kill spears very, very easily. It's kind of like the perfect counter to a spear wall is to send in shock infantry. And yeah, you can see the Dwarven Barrack Guard are doing exactly that. They're carving through this Gate Warden unit. So yeah, good there. They're going to need to send some more troops here because this is going to be a problem. And if the Dwarven Barrack Guard manage to land, then they can actually just attack the Hall Guardians and the Gate Wardens at the gate there. And Rudar side out with a Creothian Hill Rider. He's trying to silence these Goblin Heavy Archers. Will he even make it? I don't know if he'll even make it. Oh, he did just about. And then breaks the thing on impact. But yeah, they side out. I don't know what else they went for. Looks like they side on Gondor, and it looks like they had a bit of joy there with some Gondor swords, but that was about it. The Gondor here, yeah, looking in pretty decent order, bringing a Thillian Rangers. Seems like they're just a common thing to bring now at the moment. We've got Faramir as well being bugged in. This has been a bit more of a common thing to see as well, like people bringing multiple generals if they can, which hopefully the main mod, like the mod team, sort out. I don't really like that as a thing. We have Boromir here as well. I mean, not that Faramir is like a great extra general to bring, but it just I don't like that you can do this, like abuse. It's set for a reason that it's one per army. Yeah, Faramir being brought as well. I mean, you could easily run him down if you wanted to, or you could just focus him down with Thillian Rangers. Like they've got low armor at the end of the day, so they're not like hard to kill. Bounding Guard already blocking the gate. I mean, it's just inviting surely the Etamor marksman the other side of the wall here just to shoot them and focus them down, but apparently not. Yes, since we are using since Rudar is here as well, you are aware that we are using the Last Breath submod as well. So yeah, adds a load of new factions, including Rudar. It also has like the Iron Hills, we have Umbar and Dorwinian, to name a few. They've got quite a Dol Amroth, of course. So yeah, it's a cool faction, that's for sure. I think Khan's the other one. They have like 6 factions now. It's been a little while since we've seen those guys in action. But yeah, very, very fun submod. And probably arguably the most balanced submod around at the moment for Dawnless Days. Yeah, Weather Hill Scavengers over here, they're losing to shock on the wall. Even if they are just Warriors of Losnark, some of the poorest shock infantry in the business, they're still really good on a wall. Like I said, shock on a wall, it's their bread and butter. They just love it. It does look like we've got some shock actually here engaging those. Oh, actually, I don't think they are. They're engaging down below. I thought they were engaging those OP Javelin men, but it looks like they're not. It looks like the Goblin bodyguards might have felt the wrath of the Javies, actually. We have Defenders of Bonnevale here, which is a spear unit, and they do actually have Isengard hand-me-downs. So they didn't get rid of like the whole like vibe of like Isengard hand-me-downs, just kind of change which units had it. And we'll try and get an angle here, but you can see the Tomb Sentinels coming in here to help fight against Dunland. So yeah, they have the old sort of like Tomb Warden look. I like that these assets are still being reused. It's like a good blast from the past. But yeah, these Tomb Sentinels I've been told are OP as hell. They are really, really good. So yeah, we'll see how they do. I mean, they should probably get through these Blood Avengers and Defenders of Bonnevale. I'd expect. We'll see. We have got Mountain Trolls as well for the Goblins. They're getting ready to come forward. But it looks like they are going to get shot at by Dunland Archers here if given the opportunity. Certainly those Elven Archers as well should really try and focus these guys down. Have they just got the one Mountain Troll? No, there is another one back there. They got another Mountain Troll in reserve. So if this one fails, there is still another one to go in. And we've got Shield Bearers of Bolagost here. It seems a bit cursed to see Goblins and Dwarves work together, but that's what's happening. And here we go. In go Trolls, and they're going to start smacking down on these elves, doing as much damage as they can. And yeah, the Archer Fire comes in, and Mountain Trolls don't have the greatest of armor, as you can see, and already being dropped really quickly. I really hope that they were going to like buff these guys, because they're not very great. I mean, also I feel like it depends on like player sort of like usage of them, but Mountain Trolls, you just got to make sure there's no archers in the vicinity or any range units in the vicinity to have any chance of winning like a fight with them. But yeah, wow, look at this. Gate Wardens fought to literally 6 men left, and they actually managed to win. I think they must have, the Barrack Guard must have got focused down, but what a win for them. Last Guard and Glaives on the walls as well, still intact and healthy, so that's good. And we are seeing more towers being pushed forward here from the goblins. I don't know if they really need to open up more fronts, but it's what they're doing. And we've got Kukuri Axe Herd down here, which are some of the best units around for the Arudar. So we'll see how they do. I do apologize. I don't know why we're having a little bit of a lag, or like freezing. I don't know if I had this issue with one of the previous replays. I don't know whether it's the like Warriors of Ardor and Last Breath together, whether that upsets the game. I really don't know. But Gondor is getting absolutely rinsed on these walls right now. The Archifire coming in. Is it the... Oh, it is Last Guard and Rangers doing the work, actually. I thought maybe it was the Etamil Marksmen. They've still got a relatively decent amount of ammo as well, so that's concerning for Gondor. Looks like they've got, more Warriors of Losnark to go in, but Gondor seems like he's out, really. He's got like a couple of units left in reserve. Citadel Guards, Founding Guards, Boromir's here. We still got all the Ithilien Rangers as well. But yeah, they're really low on sort of troops, and they also attacked on a long front here, and it's definitely not working in their favor by the looks of it. Let's go and Glaives on the wall over here as well. They're carving through the Peligate Marines. The bonus for the Peligate Marines is that they have Javies. They need to use their Javies if they want to give themselves any sort of edge in a melee fight, because they are medium swords. So, not really going to be able to go toe-to-toe with these heavy shock at all. The other one has gone off the wall, may be able to use his javelins. They are going up against Kukuri and Axe Herd. Both units actually have missile capability. You don't often see this in a matchup in Dawnless Days. But yeah, these guys will throw axes, and they've done just that. They got a few kills, and they're going to throw jabbies back. I think both sides did similar sort of damage to each other. And yeah, looks like Kukuri and Axe Herd losing this fight initially. I don't think they got the greatest charges off. We'll see how that might change around. We'll see. I feel like prolonged melee, the Kukuri and Axe Herd might turn this around, but we'll have a look. But yeah, Gondor needs a win somewhere. I mean, I'm surprised he wasn't using his Ithilien Rangers to focus down the marksmen or the Rangers of the Last Guard Rangers to try and help his wall fights, because the archers have really just decimated most of the Gondor infantry that's just gone straight onto the wall. We've still got Citadel Guards up here. They're fighting the Trev Duverdane Reavers, which are a badass looking unit. I do like them. They give me like House Hightower sort of like look, or just like the old sort of like Targaryen Kingsguard like from Game of Thrones when you see. I forgot what his name is now. The guy that like has two swords. His name's escaping me. So, like, he's from Dawn. But yeah, he kind of gives me vibes of their sort of like armor. They do look very cool. But yeah, Gondor doing okay on the wall there. And there you go. Rudar couldn't win the fight himself fairly with the shock infantry, and he's now required his general to come in and just ram these Peligate Marines. And not a bad idea. The Ithilien Rangers are trying to shoot the general here, but little damage has been done. Looks like over on this side as well, looks like we've got Goblin Blade Warriors. They're getting chomped up there. Defenders of Bonnevale. Yeah, they're just going to... Seems like Dunland's doing a good job pushing back the Goblins. Another Troll going in. I think it's the same... No, it's the same Troll unit going in. Yeah, no real joy there. Again, getting stuck on the gate and just kind of, getting nowhere. The Tomb Sentinels, actually... aren't really getting that far. I hyped them up saying they're OP. In a previous replay, I've seen them do really well. This one, they're kind of disappointing. And the camera angles here are a pain. I'm surprised we're not seeing, like, the Goblins try and, like, land more troops. I feel like the better idea might have been for, like, one of the attackers to go all the way around here. And, I mean, we're seeing that now, actually. There was an attempt. The Goblins sent some Blade Warriors around here. Dunland sent out some Champion Reavers. Ran these guys down. Again, I love their rework. I think they look so much better like this. They look just, really cool. The wolves, like the wolf heads, I'm okay with. They have like very much like Slavic looking shields and armor, and the weapons are cool as well. I don't know if that's a unique asset or if they're reused, but they look awesome. Don't know if it would really be a very good spear to. Well, they are actually a spear cavalry, not a shock cav. Wouldn't be very good lance, that's for sure. But yeah, they're murking those Goblin Blade Warriors. So that little like flanking move didn't work. But yeah, I feel like a whole army should have gone that way, because I feel like the attackers are kind of just treading on each other's toes a little bit. Like The dwarves and Gondor have kind of been fighting together a little bit, and then also goblins and dwarves have been fighting together a lot more, to be honest. It's kind of getting in each other's way. I feel like if you attack, like one player attacks here, one player attacks in this area, but you don't attack both walls, just attack one of them. You make your decision. I'd go for this one, because then you can support this player here. And then I'd have the other player come over this this bridge here and then attack like this area. Because I think this is a fairly good place you can try and take. Because you can try, like try and attempt to hold the gate, you just shoot it from this hill. And then you can land on a couple of these walls here as well, just try and occupy players. But it just stretches out the defenders as well, which I don't feel like they're stretched. Like, all the defenders are helping each other as well, which is never a good sign. If a player can like go, oh yeah, I need some extra like archers or something, and then Woodland Realm go, oh yeah, sure bro, I can send you some of those. I've got some Lasgarland Rangers right here. If a player's able to do that, I just feel like as an attacker, you've not really like, you've not done another good enough job stretching like the defender's resources. Because like as a defender, you have less resources than the attackers. So you shouldn't be able to bring more men. And certainly you shouldn't be able to bring many elites. Or if you do bring all elites, you're not going to have a big army, which means you get stretched. I don't know why we're freezing all of a sudden. Why? There's not even that many men on the battlefield. 2,900 against 3,000. It is close though. Numbers are close. It is ever so slightly in favour of the attackers, I think. I think they have, literally like 100 men extra. I don't know if that'll last so long. Ettimer Marksmen up here though, they're dying to the Warriors of Losnok. These Warriors of Losnok actually have been clutching up on the walls for Gondor. I hate to see it happen because I don't really like this unit. I don't like when players bring it. I just think it's a waste of money for Gondor, but you know, they've matched up against good stuff for them. They're probably going to have some good kills. But yeah, this shock unit really does not. It'll do okay against spears. Probably might be heavy spears, maybe. But going up against other shock, I feel like it loses 90% of the time. It's actually getting beaten now because Trev Duvedine and Reavers are coming up behind them, and they're going to just start hacking him in the back. They're a badass unit. Rudolph's quite a fun faction. Good to see them in action again. Very fun faction. And I think that, yeah, they've routed the Warriors of Losnok, saving their marksmen. Again, look, like over here, this is what I'm saying about like stretching players. I mean, this Lasgarland Glaive I don't think was healthy when it got over here, but they're able to send over like units to help each other. Never a good sign. But yeah, Gondor's going to lose his swords there. I think they had Citadel Guards in these walls as well. I think they're all dead. We're seeing the final deployment of troops now. Citadel Guards wing at the bottom of the wall here. Well, this seems like very little's happening here. Seems like a very anticlimactic battle between two elites. Founding Guard and Hall Guardians barely fighting with each other here. They are poking away, just like, yes, this will work, this will do something. But yeah, interesting there, whatever they're trying that. I don't know how Gimli's got down, but he has got down. Whether he got down this tower? If that's viable? I guess, yeah, you come across this wall and then come down the tower. Anyway, Gimli's off the wall. It's some of the first Dwarven infantry actually inside the settlement. Oh, yeah, they're coming down in masses, actually. And this is how they're doing it. They're sneaking. The goblins are engaging over here with their Night Raiders, and then the dwarves are coming down off the wall this way. They're getting stuck in. So we've got Gimli down here, and I think the Mansion Claimers in here. Oh gosh, this camera. Let me just see the dwarves hack and slash these wild men. Yeah, Gimli's a shock infantry unit, and he's fighting the Bonnevale defenders. The defenders of Bonnevale, which are a spear unit, and they are losing. So yeah, like I said, this is just their bread and butter. The other troll units in here, by the way, and I think they've run out of missiles. This mountain troll unit might actually rack up some kills. And yeah, if I'm the Goblin Heavy Archers, I'm firing overtime right now to try and do some work. Looks like they're trying to do a Blood Avengers, who are just killing the Chieftain's guards as they land. I just get the remaining troops in, get the Goblin King in, get the Hive Chieftains in. Goblin Bodyguards, I'll land them. And then you bring them off this tower if you can. And that really stir up the Dunland problem. I think Dunland's the most likely to be broken through here. Yeah, if I was the last guy, like Woodland Realm, you're just standing here looking at nothing right now. You need to move troops. Civilian Rangers finally landing on the walls, and they're battling with the Etymor marksmen. The Rangers are pretty good at melee. They are quite a good hybrid unit in that sense. They have very little armor. Their melee capabilities, their melee stats are actually relatively good. Like, good for an arch unit. Better than some, like, sword infantry as well. It's just that their armor lets you down. These guys get stabbed, they're going down. Yeah, they should beat the marksman, I'd have thought. But maybe not the Trev Duverdine Reavers, which are healthy. Yeah. Looking like it's kind of petering out on this side here. So the guard's going to have to be dealt with by someone. It looks like the Etymor marksmen get the joy of it. That's doesn't look like a smart idea. I mean, do the Woodland Realm need to keep both Hall Guardians and also Gate Wardens here? I'll pull the Gate Wardens back and then just have the Hall Guardians go elsewhere. Or maybe even like the other one. Keep the Gate Wardens here, then pull the Hall Guardians elsewhere. Because you might need them for some of these other gate fights here against the Trolls. Because they seem like they're struggling a little bit. Archers are now arriving to maybe try and focus on those Trolls and more healthy Gate Wardens. But yeah, it seems like the Troll Hunter champions, you know, they're helping to kill these Trolls. Their name is being proven here. But I think the responsible one is these Dunherd Archers. They're firing into that melee down there. Focusing down the Trolls. I do like the Troll Hunters are fighting Trolls. Very apt for them. A general has been killed. Okay, whose general's been killed? Oh, Gimli's dead. They focused him down with the Lasgallan Rangers over there. Just shot him in the back. Really nicely done there by the Woodland Realm. But it was going to happen. The Dwarves kind of just Hail Married it. I've got nothing to blame for that. Gimli's just gone in. I mean, it shouldn't really affect what he has left because he's just got elites. Yeah, the Dwarves just Hail Married with what they had left. I feel like the Dwarves, out of anyone, I think made the least amount of impact on for the attackers. Goblins seem like they've caused a few issues. Got somewhere. Gondor hasn't really actually done a lot either, so maybe I'll take it back. Gondor might have done the least amount of work. Certainly a weak team for attackers. Like, I don't know the players, but like I just feel like they just didn't get far. Like, Lynn Hayes not a tough settlement to sort of attack. In my opinion, it's the first outer walls. It's always awkward coming across this bit, but like I say, I think there's other routes you can take which are much better. But once you're inside the city, it's pretty easy as well. Like the walls probably is the hardest, but once you're off the walls, it's inside the settlement. It's not too bad. It's fairly open. There's a lot of lanes you can use to try and outmaneuver defenders. Defenders of Bonnevale here actually winning. This is the general. Fighting against Iron Guard, and he's winning. Okay, I don't like that. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, there's other factors taking part, but yeah, Iron Guard should not be losing this fight. They're not necessarily actually. They're combat even. I think the defenders are beating these Night Raiders. Keep stabbing away, boys. Keep stabbing away. Yeah, it looks like Dunland's going to clear out these Dwarves here in the air. I wouldn't be surprised if they mass routed soon. What we're seeing in here, I think this is the Goblins. Yeah, mainly just the Goblins in here. All the Trolls are dead. But the Goblins, you know, the ankle biters, they're going to still keep fighting against Dunland. Get a proper grind at the gate. That's for sure. A proper grind. Yeah, they haven't really got far. They haven't achieved a lot there. Again, I don't know why we're getting a few freeze points. It seems very strange. Civilian Rangers down to 3 men. They won that fight. They routed the Trev Duvidine Reavers. Surely they didn't fight them all, like the whole unit, and win. Oh no, this is the healthy one here. Yeah, they're not going to win that fight, those Dunedain Rangers. Yep, that's going to be a rough one. Oh, and we also got the general here for Ruda outside the walls. He's harassing Gondor's reserves, which is just Founding Guard. And also, it looks like Boromir. Boromir, yeah, definitely needs to go in against the Trev Duvidine Reavers. They are going to be needed in there. I think we've got 2 Founding Guards still alive. Not in great... Neither in really a great shape, but it looks like the Hall Guardians aren't in much of better shape either. I don't think the Hall Guardians could take 2 Founding Guard on, but who knows? Who knows? They are supplementing more Lasgarland Rangers, you know, just more meat for the meat grinder. It's now Hail Mary or not. It's like literally is like a Hail Mary moment now for the Goblins as well. Everything in, just to try and make a dent, just to try and, you know, maybe claim some sort of honor. The archers are going to, I think, execute these guys at point-blank range. An allied general's died, though. Oh, the heroes of Bonneville have died. Oh, that could make it interesting at the gate. Or maybe not. There's a gate warden waiting. My gosh, these troll hunters have got a silver chevron. Insane. They're still fairly healthy as well. What's coming in here? It's not a healthy... fairly healthy Iron Guard, 53. There's still a bit of an amalgamation of things like there's another... Oh no, is that the same one? No, there are 2 different Iron Guards in there. They're still here. Both numbering about 50 each. They're not finished yet, the Dwarves. Even though they lost Gimli a little while ago. Still sending in the elites. Oh, they're pulling back now. Is that a mass rout? Yeah, wow, they mass routed. Wow, Goblins and Dwarves mass routed. Goblins still had their Goblin King, by the way. 126 men and just mass routed. I've never seen that, really. Like, that's just out of nowhere mass routed. That is now shifted way in favor of the defenders. It's now 1,300 against 300. But yeah, that's kind of anticlimactic a little bit. Kind of thinking that maybe Dunland might get broken through if they persisted a little longer. I thought, like, Iron Guards as well at 50. They don't break at 50. The Iron Guards. Gah, it's dishonorable. But yeah, Gondor's not going to break through here. I mean, Boromir's having some success actually at the gate. He's managed to come off the walls. He's landed behind the Lasgarland Rangers here. He's actually, you know, done what he needs to do. The Hall Guardians here are nearly dead. That's what you got to do, you know. You just got to, like, that's how you get around a gate issue. You just go through one of these towers and go behind them. But yeah, I don't feel like the defenders did anything wrong. I think they played a good defense. The attackers, yeah, I feel like they just didn't stretch the defenders enough. I think they brought the factions they brought were okay. I think all of them are really strong on the attack, or can be. I just don't think they stretched the defenders very well. I think they were all on top of each other a little too much, which allowed the defenders to kind of easily defend this wall. There you go, a Pyrrhic victory for the Woodland Realm and their Wildmen allies. We'll quickly have a look at some of the end results. But yeah, this was sent in by Jack, who was playing as the Woodland Realm. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. 166 kills with the Legolas here. We didn't even realize Legolas was the general. We didn't really see him. 211 kills with the Lasgarland Glaives. The Gate Wardens and Hall Guardians not really getting many kills, but a few of them dying out, which is kind of poor to see. Then 187 kills with the Lasgarland Rangers, 211 here with another one, 228 with the other Lasgarland Ranger. Then we have Nuno Reves playing as the Dunland Tribes, 201 kills with the Defenders of Bonnevale, 314 kills with the Troll Hunter Champions here, 117 with the Dunherd Chosen, 387 kills with the Blood Avengers, 258 with another one here, 118 kills with the Defenders of Bonnevale, 252 kills with the Dunherd Archers, and his Champion Reavers getting 246 kills. Then we have famous Austrian Painter playing as Ruda, getting 117 kills with his General, 104 kills with the Trev Duvidine Reavers, 273 with this one. And then, yeah, his Shock really struggled. And then his scavengers here getting 101 kills, and the archers 157, cav 104 kills. Then we have Sergei Pawlowski playing as Gondor. Boromir getting 81 kills before he routed. The Warriors Losnark getting the most kills for any of his infantry is kind of worrying, 101 kills. Faramir 155 kills, 277 with the Athelian Rangers, 264, 319 kills with his Rangers. Like, these guys that they carried is concerning for the rest of the army, really. Like, if this rest of his army had performed quite well, he actually could have like broken in with Gondor. He just didn't support his infantry with his archers enough. Then we have a Sten here with his Goblin army. He got 126 kills with the Chieftain's Guards, 158 with the Mordor Uruks. Night Raiders getting 113 is pretty impressive. And then the Trolls, 87, the best of the two. Then we have Edodji playing as Erebor, 126 kills with the Gimli General. And then, his infantry here. Oof, this is not great. Mansion Claim is at 70, 78 for Barrack Guard. Yeah, the dwarves struggle to break through as well. I mean, they were facing elves, I guess, so their numbers aren't that great. But yeah, a lot of these units here suffered. Like 2 mortars getting 4 kills. Ooh. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. Hope you did enjoy. It certainly wasn't the closest, but it was still fairly close. Pyrrhic victory. I just feel like the attackers just didn't make enough of a dent. I mean, there isn't much left. Like, Rudolph's nearly out. So is Dunland, really. Elves are in still a pretty decent situation, I feel like, out of all the 3 defenders. But there you go, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you folks in the next Dawnless Days battle. Until then, bye for now.